Hi Emerald. Sorry if I don't talk much. It's been so long since I've done like a mic on stream. Also, is my mic working? Hi, diners. It's been so long since I've done a mic stream. It's so awkward now because I'm not used to it. Okay, I'm almost done like finishing up the line art on this drawing. I just need to. Okay, yeah, I just need to like finish up a line art here, and then I'll go in the coloring. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. The navigator, like when you like turn the when you rotate the camera, the navigator is like so weird. The control. I don't know why it's like that, but okay. You have no idea how long I spent like trying to get these hind legs right. There's the hind legs are just like pain. Okay, I don't know what my layers are. Okay. It's hard to do this. My navigator. I think I'm putting too much pen pressure down. I think that's my problem right now. I've been trying to work on this specific drawing. I was working on like not pressing down too hard, and I think I ruined that after I started doing the hind legs. I don't know why. Well, hi, Apple. What were those faces in the chat? Okay. There. I still don't like the hind legs, but I mean, they're better than they were in my sketch. Here, I'll show you my sketch. This was my sketch. Like, okay, I have too many layers. I don't know which layer's which. Okay. Now I'm going to go to doing the other wing, which is going to be very painful. Wings are very painful. I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to make them this detailed. Maybe because if I don't make them detailed, they won't look good in my style or something. I don't know. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. I don't like line art. Sorry if I'm not talking much. Okay. Why does line art have to be so hard? I forgot I was doing this part. Okay. There we go. It's not. Okay, my problem with wings is that I don't draw them much showing the other side, except with this pose, obviously it would look really weird without them, so, without the other wings, so, like, I can't usually get the pose right. Oh yeah, that's true, Nico. I just haven't found my style for drawing wings yet. I just kind of experiment. I was just like, I wasn't originally going to make it this detailed, but I kind of went with whatever, and then this happened. I definitely won't be doing this much detail in other drawings because this is like taking way too much time. Like, I would have been on the coloring already if I just chose something more simple. I just don't know how to draw feathered wings at all. That's my problem. I'm having another problem with the pen pressure where like, okay, my pen pressure on my tablet's working fine. But the thing is that, oh, what did I just do? I just made the canvas tilt. Okay. My problem is that sometimes I will, like, how to explain it? So since, I will like press down hard and then like the entire liner is like big, and then other times I press down super light and then most of the liner is small, and then other times I just randomly press down big and it just really inconsistent. At the same time, I cannot live without pen pressure. It's so hard without pen pressure. So. Yeah, I experiment a lot. Like my style, I find a lot of things in my style that I wouldn't have found if I wasn't experimenting. Like, I don't know, I just wasn't, like, my style is still a bit inconsistent. Like, I do sometimes change it, but in a good way. Like, I have things that improve. I've been trying to find some things that improve my style. I feel like I should add more feathers, like, in between these feathers. Because I did that on the other wing. It would just look weird if I only did it on one wing. But it's also more time consuming. Oh yeah, altering the lines by hand. I used to do that back in the days when I drew in Metabing, where I just did super big liner and then I just kind of made, yeah, I did not know what I was doing back then. Like my style looked so bad. And I like back then my style didn't have much variety, which really held me back from like actually trying to do more stuff. So I'm really glad I ended up changing my style. I don't know when I stopped doing that, but I think it was when I got Clip Studio Paint, because then I'm pretty sure that was like when I changed stuff, because then I found new brushes and we knew ways to do line art, because I did line art way too big then. Actually no, I was doing it in Krita first, and I did not know how to use Krita either. So that sometimes if I stop talking, I might be like checking Discord or something. Or if you hear me typing. I don't know how good my mic is if you can hear my typing, because sometimes my mic like gets every little sound and sometimes it just like, it's so quiet. And of course I also decided to put lines in every feather. Yay. Okay, how does this look so far? Okay, I think one thing that's really bugging me is the fact that it's like the entire body is like really simple and then they put so much detail into the wings. I really hope it looks a lot better when they go into coloring. If not, then like, oh well. I'll just find it. I really need to find a way to draw feathers. I think I'll end a feather, like the wings right here. I cannot get the line straight. I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Sorry for not talking. Sometimes like I'm talking and then I kind of get focused on my drawing and then I stop talking. But then once I start talking, I can't stop. That's pretty much how it works. add. Sometimes I don't know why. I don't know like what the shortcut is, but sometimes when I'm trying to draw, it'll move the layer. And I don't know if it's like a certain shortcut where like if I double click or something. I don't know. It just randomly does that. Which if it was a shortcut, I don't know how anyone would use it because it would just make me draw. Again, I stopped talking and yay, I'm almost done with this wing. I'm kind of rushing the feathers. Like feathers are pain, and fur. Anything like that includes putting an incredible amount of detail into is pain. I never put this amount of detail in my drawings. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. Okay, I think I'm done. That did not take as long as I thought. Okay, now that I think about it, this wing right here, like, looks really weird. Yeah, that's true, dinos. But once I stop talking, once I start talking, I cannot stop. Okay, so this drawing is actually, I'm redrawing a really old drawing from like 3 years ago. Was 2017 3 years ago? I can't really tell, but okay. This is the drawing I'm redrawing. Like, you can tell a lot of improvement. Like, look at those wings and the legs. That's still, like, a lot of improvement. I think I should make this out. I need to merge this with the other layer. I put it on another layer just in case I, like, drew over the lineup. What did I just do? Here, I have to make sure it takes up the entire canvas. And I might crop it. Actually, no, because I wanted to focus on the background a little bit. So I might crop it a little bit. There. This works. Now, coloring. I'm actually getting into naming layers. I usually don't do that because ignore the watermark on the old drawing. I kind of like, I don't remember what computer it was on, but if I did draw it on this computer, I lost the file. So I had to take it off my really old cringy DeviantArt account. Okay. I'm just gonna keep the same colors because the colors aren't bad. It just in the wings. The wings are a lot easier to color than I thought. I just kind of color it in. And there. The wings are going to be really painful to shade unless I don't really shade every individual feather. Oh no, what did I do here? What is this? I hate when I like select like around the character and I forget to select certain areas and I have to color that, like just erase it. Okay. There, I got it. And I can just use the magic wand tool here. Sometimes I can't use the bucket tool on Clips with the paint because sometimes it doesn't fill it in on certain colors. Usually if it's like a slightly lighter color than the base color, then it doesn't fill in. Usually the magic wand tool will do it for me, so it's not really a big deal. I just noticed that in other programs the bucket tool works a lot better. I should have like selected the rest of the character and then colored in the wings, but too late. Oh, hi Sophie. Should have been looking at the chat, focusing on drawing. I don't think I'm going to keep that black piece of hair at the top because it doesn't really fit in. I don't, it's just kind of random. I don't know why I put that in there. I'm going to go into the eyes. I'm keeping the eye color because it's like... Honestly, like, I'd probably cry while watching the whip version of it. It's gonna be beautiful. And I was in it. Even though I was only in it for like 1 second. Dink did an amazing job. I cannot talk. Dink did an amazing job on singing. Also, everyone please go subscribe to Silpy. She's underrated. Okay, yay, now the white part of the character. I'm gonna keep it around the eyes, like around here. I'm gonna keep it. Is it? I like doing that. I think actually what I'm going to do, sometimes I use the lasso tool because it's really good for like doing the fur. And I'm just gonna fill in this area and hope it looks good, I guess. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, hi, Curious. And Oasis selection. This is why I usually don't do it. It's just kind of painful to like color it in, but it also does help because sometimes the fill tool and the magic wand tool doesn't want to help. Okay, there. There we go. And now I need to clean up some of the coloring a bit. Wait, what did I do? I need to go in the pen. And and I'm just gonna keep this part of the white part because the most of like the chest fur is gonna be white. Why am I doing this like coloring it in this way? I just want like the fur detail right there because if I do it with any other tool it won't look as good. And then I will just use the fill tool on the, oh, okay, I forgot to do that. And there. Which sometimes the magic wand tool and the bucket tool will like leave this outline, and it just gets a little annoying. Why did I choose to color it in like this? Makes everything a lot more painful. I don't know why I thought that was a good idea. But I can easily just clean it up like that. What did I just do? Okay, ignore that cringy drawing you just saw. You saw nothing. I can't do any calls on Discord right now. Oh yeah, yeah, Sophie, that is really annoying because like they used to be able to go to someone's channel directly from the stream, but for whatever reason they took that away, and it gets really annoying now. I don't know, I don't see why they took that feature away. It just now it's annoying. Like I like to subscribe to just random people on the streams, and now it's just really tedious trying to search it up. And then when I click, like you can click on someone's name, but you can only block them or anything, which I wouldn't do, obviously, unless they're actually doing something wrong. I really miss. Okay, I like this program better than Metabang, but I really miss the fill tool in Metabang. That was a lot better and easier to use. This is like a very basic box design. I'm just kind of, I don't, like, I'm definitely not keeping that black at the top of the head because it didn't really look good in my style. I don't know why, but in all of my old drawings I found, are, like, all my old drawings I found have that same tuft of hair on the head, and I don't know why. It was just part of my old style, I guess. Yeah, this is what my old style looked like. Look at those wings. Just the highlights aren't that bad for it. Here, I'll just type my Discord tag. I'm just gonna type out my Discord tag for you. There. Okay. But yeah, just this is horrible, this drawing. I don't know. I can't even look at those front legs. I don't know what's going on with this one. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's broken, apparently. I didn't know how bones work. I mean, I still don't, but like, then I was just like, I don't know what I was doing. Okay, I think I'm done with the coloring. Oh wait, I need to add the paw pads. Actually, I think I might just do a darker red for it because I'm kind of going. I kind of like going with like a darker. I think darker colors would look better. But I don't know. I don't know anything about colors looking good together. Obviously, if you look at my character designs. Okay. There. That's less distracting. Oh, I apparently, like, I have my mic all the way up, so maybe just turn up the computer volume because I don't know. It's weird because I have my mic volume all the way up. I don't know if that does anything. I have it all the way up in OBS. I don't know how to turn it up on my actual mic. Oh, I don't really have a mic. I just have a headset in. Wait, is this better? I put like the mic part down, but I don't know if that's where I'm getting like I don't know what I'm even saying anymore. Shading time, I guess. Now I'm gonna select around the character and not get some areas out of the lines like I did earlier. There. Now what color should I use for shading? I feel like blue because I use blue for everything. It's my favorite color, so obviously I'll use blue. Like, okay. I always put on multiply. I think this is good enough. I'm not going to do soft shading like I did. I was testing out soft shading earlier, but I'm not doing it anymore. What I hate about soft shading is that you like have to worry about making it not messy. Yeah, same Sophie. It just depends on what I'm shading. I feel like the light source should be coming from like at the top of the character, so I don't know. I probably should keep away from shading around down here, because I don't know. I don't think I feel like it wouldn't like hard shading. I have to worry about it not being messy. With this, I can just make it super soft shading. I can make it super messy, but because it doesn't really matter because I'm going to be blending it anyway. What I do for my shading, I don't just blend it. I just blend it and then blur it because it doesn't look good if I just do either one. Oh, bye, Sylvie. Yeah, shading is like hard and easy at the same time. It really depends on what I'm shading. I cannot talk at all. It depends on what I'm shading and like how much shading there is. How are there 6 people watching? I don't get that. I should have 0 people watching. I'm overrated. Like, why do people watch my channel? I don't even make good videos. Also, speaking of videos, I'm actually going to be making a speed paint of this drawing. So, yeah, I might get it out tomorrow. Depends on when I finish it and how long it will take me to edit the speed paint. Because I have like 3 videos of this so far, because I sometimes like stop working on it and then go back to working on it. Yeah, I'm not shading every single feather. I'm just gonna go like this. Hi, Kyra. And yeah, YouTube emojis are annoying. I always forget to press spaces because I'm so used to like, on Discord they don't make you do faces if you turn off the setting, but obviously YouTube doesn't have that. I would go and shade every feather, but I know what I know I would literally die if I did that, and I know it's good for me. Actually, I don't, because if I did, I wouldn't have done all these feathers in the first place, but I have a habit of just saying the person's username instead of actually like your nickname. Okay, Snowy, is that better? I know it's like so weird when like someone actually calls me by my real name. It's just kind of awkward, I guess. So sorry about that. Okay, I'm just gonna erase over here because there's some parts of the shading that I don't want. Okay. I want to learn how to do like shading where like you can with the fur. I've tried it, but there's several reasons I don't do it, which is like one, it's way too complicated and it's very time consuming. Two, I don't know how to do fur at all, and like I also like seen people do it where like it's only shading around like the floofy areas. So, but apparently I don't know how to do that. How do you make that shading look good? Okay, you want me to call you Scott? Hi, Scott. I remember that. I have too many nicknames for people. Why do I have so many nicknames? I hate Taza. Your family calls you Scott? Sorry for not talking much. Thank you, Scott. Okay, I'll stop. Let's see how the shading will look after I blend everything. Where else should I shade? I think I should put more shading in the back because the light source is coming from like the top, so I don't know. I don't know anything about shading. I just gotta put shadows in random spots that I think are okay and hope it looks good. So I need to learn like actual like light sources and stuff, but I don't know where to start, and I don't know how do people know exactly where to put like lighting and shading and make it look natural. Like even studying, I cannot. Actually, I don't think I'm gonna put shadow right there because that's where the light's coming right over there. My shading is definitely improved since this. I don't know what I was doing with the shading here. I don't know what I was doing right here, so I have some drawings that have even worse shading. Actually, I don't know about worse, but like some really bad shading. So if I think this shading I'm doing right now is bad, then okay, I think it's time to blend everything. What was the blender? Okay. Now I'm just gonna like blend everything like crazy and hope it looks good. Cause that's how it should. Oh no, I forgot to do this part. How dare me? Okay. Now we can go back to blending like crazy and not really paying attention to where I'm blending. I just kind of blend everything. Maybe sometimes for smaller areas, I'll like. Wait, the shading looks good in what drawing? The new one or the old one? Because if you say the old one, I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I'm gonna use a smaller brush right here. Thank you, PT Pancake. And shading here, I don't like it. I never like my shading, honestly. Like, shading's hard to pull off. I'm too hard on myself. Why? I need to stop, but like I still don't like my art. Oh. Okay. Feel like I should make it a bit darker because like so it looks dark when I first put the flat colors down, but once I blend it, it looks super light. So I have to put the opacity up more. And I can use a bigger size for this part because it's bigger area. Oh, hi, awesome treehouse. Yeah, like learning what shadows are, like how shadows work in the first place. It's just like, it's so confusing. Everything about like learning like proportions or anatomy or anything is confusing. Like, I've been getting the hang of anatomy, but I still don't get it really. Like, there's some things I think I understand, and then I'm like, oh wait, I'm doing this. Okay, I thought I knew anatomy when I did this drawing. Let's just say that. I don't know how to explain this drawing right here. Like, what is this thing? I've improved so much. Like, I don't know when I drew that. I think it was like 2017, so like 3 years or something like that. I don't know. How long ago was 3 years? Okay, yeah, the shadows on the wings actually don't look terrible. Do we just love it when looking back at your old art and then drawings you were proud of, and you're like, why was I proud of that? Like, what? What did I see in it? Yeah, that's true. Um, well, me, when I was young, I used to draw, like, everyone did this, but, like, I thought that animal hind legs were literally just sticks. I thought all legs were sticks, and I thought that was just how they worked. And I was so wrong. Like, everyone has at that point, but, like, I actually thought that, like, I don't, or, like, I've been getting the hang of hind leg structure, but, like, I mean, the better than my old drawings. I don't know why, but when my old drawings, I used to draw the animal so fat, and I didn't even realize it. And now I just look back at it like, what was I thinking? Yeah, I've been changing a lot my style in a good way. Things that like I think I'm more comfortable with drawing, or just things that like I think help improve my style. I just do sticks for the legs, like literal sticks. I think you've seen a lot of my old drawings. I sent on Discord, so but I think you should know how bad my hind legs were. Okay, now it's time for the second shading layer. I don't. Oh, I need to put on multiply. This is. What does this look like not on multiply? I'm curious. Oh. Yeah, I also used to shade like this, where like I didn't make the color darker, so it didn't really look like shading. So, yeah, I don't know why I did that too. Maybe because I didn't know that for shading to look like shading, I had to make it a darker color than the base color. But I didn't know that, so I just like went, okay, here's a purple, and I'm gonna put it over the character, even though it's lighter than the base color, and call it shading. And I did that. I think everyone has done that though, like, no. Oh yeah, black shading. Um, Honestly, black shading isn't terrible, because, like, it's, like, cause sometimes, like, shading can be black, but, like, if using it, like, there's something, like, actually, like, setting off the color like the shading color to be blue and actually like casting that color and then you add black, it's just super unnatural. Oh yeah, the solid shading. Yeah, those look good, but still, I don't know how to pull that off. That's something I can't do. And sometimes, usually, like I use color so dark, you can't really tell what color I'm using, and it just kind of looks black. Like right here, it kind of looks black instead of blue, but that's because of the colors being so dark. But at least I don't use black shading anymore. I do admit that I don't when I'm doing like paintings on actual canvas. Like for my acrylic paintings, I go with a lighter color. Oh hi Coco, and thank you so much. Yeah, because like it's so hard because if you mix a darker blue with a brown or something, because usually my drawings I'm making are like a brown. Like I did a lynx painting I haven't showed yet because it's terrible and I need to add a fur still, so it's not done yet. But yeah, I don't do that shading, but I usually don't do shading. I just do lighting, and like I add like a lighter color for each layer of fur. Um, but for shadings, in acrylic paint, it'll turn out super muddy if you mix black. So don't do that. I do it sometimes if I can't find a good darker color, but I usually like it looks super bad anyway because it just there's sometimes it looks good, but like it's very rare. See, I don't do black shading on acrylic paintings because they'll look super muddy, and I learned that the hard way. Well, I like doing paintings when I'm not actually raging at the fact that I can't get something right in the painting, which happens quite often, but when I'm actually able to like do something I'm good at and then just kind of sit back and like relax and just kind of paint, then it's enjoyable. And it's just annoying because like sometimes oh wait, I forgot to blend in the nose. Okay, I don't think I need to like do much detail on the nose. I just need to like put shading there and then done. Oh yeah, I tried many times. Okay, you should see my first painting. I can't show it to you right now because I don't know where. I don't have the painting right now. Like I have it, but like I don't feel like going downstairs to get it, and I don't know where it is. The images on my phone, but it's a big improvement. I don't know what I was literally just putting down. Like I don't know. I was like, it's like when you're young, like a really young artist. It's like you expect your drawing to look super good and professional, and then once you draw it, you're like, why doesn't it look good? Why doesn't it look? I still have that problem, but like I'm not as much as like when I was young, because now I kind of more familiar with my skill level. But that's me with experimenting with things. I'm just like, yeah, I have this idea in mind, and it's gonna look great, and then it ends up looking terrible. Okay, it's weird because sometimes I'm like, rambling on about stuff, and then other times I'm like super quiet. Because sometimes I'm focusing on my drawing, and sometimes I don't have anything else to talk about, and then I just kind of get quiet. So, yeah. Sorry about that. I feel like the shading on the wings are too dark, but at the same time they're not. Maybe it needs to be blended in more. Yeah, I think it'll look better if it's blended more. Okay, there. Yeah, that happens. Like, um, but for me, it's just like once I start talking, I can't stop. But at the same time, oh wait, I'm drawing on the wrong layer. Why am I doing that? I was drawing on the line art layer. Don't you just love it when like when you start doing like a line art and it looks like you're actually proud of it, and then you realize you're drawing on the line art. I mean, you're drawing on the sketch layer, and you're just like, no, I don't want to restart. It's so annoying when they do line art on the sketch layer. Oh, hi, Curly. Layers are so annoying. Like they're useful and also annoying at the same time because it's like if you can organize them good, then it's good. But then other times when you draw on the wrong layer, usually when I draw on the wrong layer, it's not a big deal and I can just fix it. But other times I'm like, I have to restart. It's so annoying. Now I just blur everything. I used to just blur or just blend. Like I didn't just did one. I didn't do one or the other, and it didn't look as good. Now if I do both, it looks more like blended because I blended it. Okay, how does this look so far? Okay, I might do an art contest like that in the server because I haven't done an art contest there in a while, but like a lot of people don't join, which is one of the reasons why I don't do art contests. Um, yeah, thank you. Now lighting. Lighting is painful. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the lighting. I'm just gonna. Okay, there. Okay. I found this drawing just by browsing through my really old cringy DeviantArt account, where I posted like okay, I made a new account not because I didn't like that old account and because I didn't like the username. It was also because I forgot my password to it, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna make a new account. And it also is kind of annoying on DeviantArt where you need a core membership to change your username. So I guess it's a lot better that I actually made a new account. Plus, if anyone looks at my old drawings, they won't see that horrible thing that I posted. Oh, thank you to your little sister. Hi, Dream Shade. Sorry, I cannot talk. So, it's like sometimes it's just like I can talk fine, and other times my brain's not functioning. Shading looks so bad right now, but when I blend it, I hope it looks good. Because if it doesn't, okay, yeah, I'm gonna try a different way of shading. I am going to use the airbrush, oh yeah, give me suggestions. I need help. I used to think that the airbrush was the best tool ever when I was young, and I used it way too much, and it looks super bad. Oh yeah, the smudge tool too. I was like, hey, the smudge tool can make really cool fur. I'm gonna use it everywhere, and it's gonna look amazing. And I thought it looked amazing, and yeah, it didn't look good. I think everyone, when they first start digital art, has done that, though. We're like, too much airbrush. Yeah. Everyone has done that. I don't know why. It's just like, I just thought it was like the best thing ever. And like, I'm no professional at digital art. I don't know, like, I don't know much. Like, I know more than I was when I started, obviously, but I'm still not. There's still a lot of things I don't know about digital art. I just know the basics and how to use programs. Okay, I'm just gonna go airbrush with the wings. I don't like. What's super nice with Clip 3D Paint is that there's actually a soft eraser, so I can use that as another airbrush eraser instead of making the erasing look flat. Oh, hi, Vroom. Wait, what do you mean, like, another shading layer and make a large fade on the bottom? Oh, so like, yeah, I think I know what you mean, but like, so like you add the shading, like here, I'll show you. I think I know what you mean. I'll just show you what I think you mean. Like, what's, oh, I'm using the eraser. I'm dumb. Okay. So do I do it like this, and then I lower the opacity? Oh no, and then I do that? Is that, um, is that what you mean? Because I will do that later on, but right now I'm just kind of doing the basic shading. Yeah, I know how to do that. I'm just doing the basic shading right now. I will add that later on. Yeah, I do that sometimes. Sometimes I forget to. It's like, sometimes I do things. No, I trust a curly. um, yeah, uh, I do the shading sometimes. There. Um, yeah, I just do it like very on the edges. There. There we go. Oh yeah, I knew that you're I am roof. Now I'm going to go with a shading because shading also works for this technique. It's like it kind of makes a little gradient for the lighting and shading. Like it just kind of goes from light to dark. There. Now we have a kind of little gradient thing. Talk about her. A curly can eat your soul. I'm. You should be scared of me. I'm immortal. Actually, I'm not immortal, but still. Hi, LXXID. I don't know how to pronounce your name. I just put it into letters. So I don't know how to pronounce your name. I don't know. Is it Lixid? I don't know. I'm just Okay, background time. I don't know what I was supposed to be doing for the background. I think I was like, I should probably save this because last time I saved was before the stream. Okay, I don't know what I should be doing for the background. Okay. Maybe I'm just gonna like, I don't know. It was supposed to be like in the sky, so I'm gonna like maybe do a like this and then add clouds. I might just color pick from the okay. I don't know. I don't really have much brushes that would work. I'm just gonna test out some brushes on Clip Studio because I've never really tried any. Like there are some that I can download, but I don't feel like downloading anything right now. Just not really a ton of. What is this brush? I can't use that yet. I might use this brush sometime. I don't know. That does not look good. I don't know what I'm doing. Whoa, okay. I don't know what brush to use, so I might just use, wait. What is this brush? I might use a little bit of this. Do you have any suggestions for what I should do for the background? Yeah, I'm redrawing a really old drawing that I did like 3 years ago, and it's really bad. I don't know what to put the background. What am I supposed to do? I'm just gonna scribble all over it and hope it looks good. I cannot do backgrounds. Like, backgrounds are like the thing I'm the worst at. Other than humans, I cannot draw humans. What? I might add lightning in the background. I guess this is how you draw clouds. I really don't know. 3 years and I still can't draw a good background. What's a dehazos? I have improved a lot. Like, just what are those legs and the wings? I don't know what they are. Okay, this doesn't look too bad anymore. Now that it's more detailed, and now it looks more like clouds. Like, I swear that leg's broken. And like, imagine they're like, okay, I didn't know. I guess I didn't know how bones worked. I didn't know anything about bones. That fox has no bones in that leg apparently. Either that or it's broken. Maybe a little bit of darker shadows, and then I'll go back in with a little more lighting. I forgot I was making a speed paint of this. Of course you'd think that, Rube. I'm not surprised he thought that. I don't know why, it just sounds like something you'd think of. Okay, and now I'm going to go with more lighting. Maybe I'll use a smaller, and maybe I'll zoom in a little bit. Okay, this is looking a lot better. Oh yeah, I will add rain after. And lightning maybe. Make it look cooler. Cooler effect. For rain, I might just like add lines and then lower the opacity a bit. I don't know. I've never tried really drawing rain, I don't think. Oh yeah, I do have motion blur. I haven't really tried using it. I think I used it once, but that's it. Yeah, this is looking a lot better. Now that I'm going in and adding smaller details. Oh yeah, I don't know how to use the line tool thing. I'll just figure that out sometime. This brush is really useful. I never used this brush before. I didn't even know it existed. I need to test out brushes more and maybe download some brushes, because without being able to download brushes, there aren't really a lot of brushes in Clip Studio, which is a little annoying that I can't really test them out before downloading them. And the fact that if I close out Clip Studio, sometimes it doesn't, I have to re-download the brushes. Now I'm gonna go with even darker. How does this look so far? I'm almost done with this part of the shading. I feel like I put too much shading in some spots. I'll fix that later after I finish this part. Yeah, like right here I feel like has too much shading. There, now I have a little less. Yeah, I don't know how to blend the character with the background because it's like the character is really simple and then the background is super detailed, and that's a big problem. I don't know. This is why I need to start adding the background before I add the shading. Oh, soften the edges. I don't know how to do that, but the background here. Where's the liner? One thing that might help is to make the not the back. Okay. What it? Okay, I have a habit putting the light, like part of the eye, on the color. I mean the line art layer, and yeah, I can blur it. Oh yeah, this is blending in a lot better now. There we go. Sorry for not talking much. I'm focusing on like blurring the right areas around the character. I feel like some spots are blurred too much. That like you can't really see the line art. Hopefully that's not too distracting. And there. That does look better. Oh yeah, maybe I should blur the background a bit. Where's the blur? I'm gonna try. Is this much okay? How does this look? This much blur. Okay. And what about motion blur? What does that do? Oh, wow. Okay. That. Wow. That hurts my eyes. I don't think for motion blur I'd blur the entire thing. Like maybe only a portion. Like that's what I did when I was doing motion blur when I did it. Yeah, like a portion of it looks better. Oh yeah, I could. How did I not think of that? Maybe because I'm dumb. Here, wait. I may need to. My problem is that it's only blurring the line art. So maybe if I blur the color and then No, that's just ruining, like, that's just not really doing anything. Yeah, motion blur isn't really working because it's just ruining, like, it's just taking away the details on the wings. I feel like maybe if I did it, like, around, like, not actually on the wings, but, like, around. This is probably gonna, well, okay, this is probably gonna be a failure. Yeah, blurring a little bit doesn't look horrible. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. I don't know how to blur angle. I don't know how to use motion blur. It's I'm just gonna do random areas. I don't know how to adjust that, like the area. Here, I'll screenshot what my motion blur thing looks like. Oh, this direction to blur. Maybe if I do direction to blur. Okay. It didn't really do much. It didn't really do anything. I don't know how motion blur works in Clip Studio. What if I actually just straight up use the blur tool? Nope. Okay, I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna try saving it as a PNG and then blurring it as a whole. Because I think that may be my problem. Because I'm just blurring the liner layer right now. Because I can't blur several layers apparently. Okay, there we go. Now it's on one layer. I hope this actually works now. Now, where is motion blur? And now I can. What about this? Does this look a little better? Oh, I did miss the edge of my feather? Which feather? Oh. Thank you. I think I got that one now. Okay. I might actually mess around with it in other areas, like maybe the tail could be moving a little bit. So I want to blur like maybe the legs are moving a little bit. I feel like that's a little too much. I keep changing. There, I think I'm gonna be done blurring. I feel like maybe this part of the background could be a little blurred. I thought I know how to use a blur. I'm just gonna blur a lot. Maybe right here. Okay, now for the rain. I need to figure out. Oh, I think I found a line tool. Yes, I found a line tool. Now, how do we do rain? Do I just wait? Is this? Oh yeah, I wasn't looking at Discord. Now for the lines, I'm just gonna do lines. Actually, no, that doesn't look good. Oh, I can do this. Oh, there's actually like something specifically for rain. That works. Okay, I don't know how this works, but oh, this actually. I don't know what I'm doing. And maybe I'll blur it. Okay, how does this look? Maybe I can put some lightning in the background. Won't that look cool? How does lightning work now? Actually, I'm not going to put some lightning because I don't know how to draw lightning. Okay. Okay, this is gonna fail, but I want to try and see maybe if I can like put like a lighter outline around the character, because sometimes that works. Sometimes this looks good and other times it just looks terrible. Like I make Oh, actually that doesn't look bad. Okay. I think I'm done. Okay, is there anything else I should add? Before I end this drawing? Okay, I'm going to stop streaming now because my drawing's done, and thanks for coming, everyone. And yeah, bye. Thanks for coming. I'll try to stream sometime soon, and I'll also be making a speed paint of this drawing. I also I have like 2 speed paints that I'll be making soon, so yeah, bye, thanks for coming.